They see you as small and helpless. They see you as just a child. Surprised when they find out that a warrior will soon run wild. Prepare for your greatest moment. Prepare for your finest hour. The dream that you've always dreamed is suddenly about to flower. We are lightning, strike
else can.
And the path that we've taken will lead us one final stand.
There's a moment we'll make a decision, not to cower and crash on the ground.
The moment we face our demons, our courage found. When we stand with friends, and we won't retreat, and we stand down dead, then the peace is sweet. I may fall, but not like this. It won't be by your hand. I may fall, that this blade stands alive. I may fall, bring it all. It's not enough to take me down. I may fall, I may fall, I may fall, There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. We can't just wait with life to take until they think we're ready. Our enemies are gathering, our storm is blowing down. Now it's time to say goodbye to the things we love and the innocence of God. All the time seems to fly, running free love, and it's all into the peace we always knew. There's a day we'll fight and we're not gonna fall. There's a day when we'll stand and a day when we won't crawl anymore. There's a moment in time and there's no going back, when we push too hard and we won't hold our attack anymore. We can't just cling to childish things as evil just grows closer. Humanity's in jeopardy. This fight is far from now it's time to say goodbye to the things we love and the innocence of God. With a doubt in our minds, we don't this love, and it's like we cannot wondering. Were we born to fight and die? Sacrifice for one huge life. Are we heroes keeping peace, or are we weapons pointed at the enemy so someone else can claim a victory? Now it's time to say goodbye to the things we love and the innocence of God. All the time seems to fly, running free love, and it's all into the peace we always knew.
Greetings. Oh, that's slightly. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Hello, hi, pause. Welcome. Hopefully everything sounds okay right now. Setup's obviously a little bit different for openings. Ah, the disembodied voice. Ooh, I'm not disembodied. I have a body. See, this is my body. I am a villain. Not villain. I'm a boss from a Mario and or Zelda game. My weak points are right here. Anyway, or do you? Ooh. There's someone, if anyone's unfamiliar with him, which I'm sure most of my audience is, there's a person named Hardleg Gaming on YouTube, and he used to do Yu-Gi-Oh unboxings, and he would always be like, let's put these aside, he'd always be like, ooh, hello, Hardleg Joe's hands here, and I think about that a lot when I do openings. Anyway, we're going to be opening some RWBY cards today. I am logged in for once. Hi, Static. Wait, are you not normally logged in when you watch me, or do you just not here? Because, like, it still helps either way, but I like seeing your face. Or we're like, smash! What's up, Luke? How you doing? Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be my second Weiss Schwarz opening like this. We did, actually, I have the deck box right here. We did Mob Psycho last time. So... no, just whenever I go to Twitch, it's like, you're logged out. You must type in a code. You know, there should be a checkbox so you don't get logged out for like 30 days, right? So, anyway, we opened up these a little while ago, and I'm going to do these now. And I'm like, can you fucks just remember me, please? It's the same computer every time. I check it every time. I have no idea then. I have no clue. Anyway, good have you here. I never hit that button. I just stay logged in. Well, Twitch, right, everybody? Anyway, so Weiss Schwarz, we know, is a game I like. What you might not know is years ago when I started getting into Weiss Schwarz, when I got, I think it was like the Persona 4 cards. Pretty sure it was the Persona 4 cards. We were really getting into Weiss Schwarz. I really wanted a RWBY set, and it didn't look like we were ever going to get one, so I started making my own. I did not get very far. I think I made like one RWBY card, like the character RWBY, not the series RWBY, and then like templates for like a couple more that I was going to make. And it seemed like a fun idea at the time. It just never went anywhere. And then I think my computer's hard drive died or something, and I just lost the project. So that sucks. I've been playing some Smash Ultimate in a special game. Oh, well, maybe next time we play Smash Ultimate on my stream, I should invite you, Luke, and you can kick all our butts. But yeah, I'm a fan of Weiss Schwarz. I'm a fan of RWBY to the point where I tried to make Weiss Schwarz, RWBY Weiss Schwarz cards, and now we're here. It's official. Who would have seen this coming? I'm gonna put the music back on, but we're gonna lower the volume a lot. Let's see where that ends up. Hold on. Okay, that should be good, and maybe it'll duck the detection. If that should be louder, let me know. I'm gonna leave it there for now, but if y'all like can't hear it at all, I'll turn it up a little bit. I still need to get all the characters for Smash. Yeah, that's a process. The fact that they made like 60 plus characters unlockable. Jesus Christ, Nintendo. Anyway. So this box I've already shown a couple times on stream. We're gonna do this last. That way I can make sure our friends Static and Lady Tuesday are both in here. We've already seen Static. I haven't seen Lady Tuesday yet. Because they both got me this box, which I'm very grateful for, and I can't wait to open it. But we're gonna set that aside because I bought these for myself. We're gonna do these first. Specifically, we're gonna do the deck first because Sarah's lurking. Okay, cool. Yeah, good enough. We're gonna do the deck first, because as a deck, usually you know everything that's gonna be in it. There might be something super special rare in here. Chances are low. Let's see. Trial deck exclusive cards. 2 out of the 50 cards in the trial deck are shiny. There may also... It's actually really hard to see. There may also be a really... it's rare, I guess. I call it really rare card. Even an exclusive signed card. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm here. I am mobile, so I can type, but I'll watch from Jerry's. Okay. Thank you for being here. I also did, like, pre-open these a little bit. So, like, I cut the sides here. I cut a little hole in the bottom here. Somewhere. Just so, like, I didn't have to spend forever using a knife to open these. So let's get into it, shall we? I managed to get favorites such as Cloud, Sonic, Incineroar, and Lucario. Incineroar is fucking awesome. I like Incineroar more than Decidueye. I know people are like, we're super into like Rowlet and that whole line. I was always a Litten person. And I love Incineroar and Smash. I do think Decidueye deserved to be the Pokemon from that trio added, just because we need more grass representation from them, you know? Let's see here. We have the mat. Yay. Feels like they made it a little bit smaller than I remember, but whatever. We have like a how to play this deck guide, I think. Sure. And then we have the deck. I'm gonna move my camera a little bit closer to me. Here's the camera. Here's the camera. Here we go. RWBY teamwork. Ooh. My main is Kirby. A lot of people main Kirby. He is like, I feel like one of the easier characters to get a grasp of, so it makes sense. Now, I'm going to say, I don't think the artwork in this is going to be amazing, because a lot of the cards from this set pull from the first 3 volumes of RWBY, and the animation was still pretty choppy around then. It got way better in volume 4, though, so yeah, a nice RWBY card. I do, I was telling Lady Tuesday earlier, I want to build either... Here, I'll just pull it over here. I want to build a Yang deck, and I either want to build it with Blake or with RWBY. Not so much Weiss. So if we get a good Weiss card, I might be upset. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order? Right, you said you were playing that... I think you said your brother got it for you or something on Twitter. So let's just get going. Ooh. Ooh, a nice shiny Climax card. I don't think we see that too often, actually. Although I think I got one in the box last time we were opening cards, so... RWBY running. I noticed this a lot with the mob cards, and maybe this is like a newer thing they've been doing, where they'll have the character, colon, and what they're doing. It's something that I don't know if I like it a whole lot or not, but that's fine. Are you gonna focus? Thank you. I wish I could like just make it zoom in more, but like the zoom function on mine's broken. Yang free falling. Gains an extra boost. So this is actually probably a really good early game card. If your Sokka has 2 or less cards, it gains an extra 1500 power. Drop that for, 4,000 on your first turn. It's pretty good. I did also notice that for the traits for these cards, they have Remnant, which is the name of the world they live on, and they do their team names. We got Team RWBY. So I'm curious to see what the villains are gonna say. All right, we got 2, 3, 4 of her. That's a good start. Pyrrha, lending a helping hand. Yeah, I think that naming style is worse than the Madokas, for example, which just came up with the arbitrary things like Spinner of Fate or whatever. Well, I mean, I feel like they'll have stuff like that too, but it'll say like Pyrrha, Spinner of Fate, if it's like a, you know, a good card. But yeah. It says Bond. Actually, all of your other Johns have this aura unlocked to get 1,000 points. So this actually just goes with a specific other card. But it has a bond with that other card too. Where if it's played, you can pay the cost, and if you do, you add one from your waiting room to your hand. So I guess that's okay. That's pretty alright. Okay, so 2 of her. We have RWBY, Huntress Wannabe. Another 0 card. Let's place in the stage. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into your waiting room. And gains power equal to the number of remnant characters among them. Times 1,000. Okay. Pyrrha's awesome. She's pretty great. I'll be honest. I still think she got done pretty dirty. Lady Tuesday and or Static might disagree with me, but I still, you know. Anyway. Huntress Wannabe is a much better title. I mean, especially at this point, like, this is like the first episode of the series. Also, we only got 1 of that. Is that an uncommon? No, it's trial deck. It doesn't have rarity, so. John having his aura unlocked. Why isn't this a yellow card? See, the red down here means it's a red card. It was necessary, but death could have not been so soon. But the episodes were much shorter than true. Very true. I feel like there are yellow. Oh no, there's blue. I thought this was a. Hold on. I thought this was a red and yellow deck. Is it red and blue? Oh yeah, there's a blue Blake on the side there. Well, color me surprised then. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so I guess that's why all these cards that at least I think should be yellow are red instead. Jean Arc is interesting character. Yeah, he is. He definitely has his story, which is nice. I don't personally like him all that much. So when the story does focus on him, I'm like, all right, let's get back to Team RWBY. Also, you can see on here, he's Team Juniper. Oh, Glinda. She only has 1 trait. Interesting. You think they could have like put Teacher on there at least. He's not taking seriously to start with, but he got better as the show progressed. He does get better. Not better enough, though, in my opinion. This gains power if your other remnant characters attack. Okay, cool. And it has its own encore. Every character has encore, which means they can come back if it gets destroyed. But this one has a specific one that's easier to do, usually. Another RWBY teamwork? Okay, so we have this RWBY teamwork and we have that RWBY teamwork. Makes sense. I guess. Well, maybe, actually, I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense. I feel like they should have at least given us a non-holo version of this, because if you think about it, this version, unless there's another one. Okay, there's another one. But this version and that version are like just about as rare as each other, so I have 34 more of my games I need my Switch to download. Pause, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry. Okay, so we got 3 copies of that, so I guess it's not as common. You'd have to buy 4 decks to get this version, whereas you only need to buy 2 to get a full playset of these. Whatever. Ren, Hunted, also Team Juniper. It's got a backup. I still don't really understand backup, to be honest. I never know if you need to meet the color requirements or not. Oh, he's got like an extra. Okay. Okay, so it's got regular backup, but then when you use this card's backup, if you have another remnant character, choose one of the characters in battle, and that character gains 1,000. So it just gives an extra 1,000 when you use its backup. Focus. Focus. Anyway, let's move on from Ren. Nora, free falling. Good for her. I think I went over this with Lady Tuesday and Static. I like almost everything about Nora except her attitude because it's so annoying. True fact, the creator of RWBY voiced Lai Ren. You talking about him? Monty Ohm voiced Ren? I don't think I knew that actually. Also, yes, shout outs to Monty Ohm. May he rest well. Nora was a smash. Even though she's based on Thor. She's got her own encore. And gains power. Cool. Pyrrha, spectating. I mean, Nora's personality is kind of a big part. Okay. So I don't like her. All characters play this card gain power X, where X is equal to the character's level. That's pretty good. Pay 2 and tap this card. Choose one remnant character in your waiting room and return it to the hand. That's not bad. Maybe I'll splash her in. She does cost 1 to play though at level 2, so Oh, Yang enraged. That's a level 3. Is that this deck's level 3? Interesting. So when this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may put the top card of your clock in your waiting room. A red card that heals. That's pretty interesting. And then, let's see. 1, put a card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card attacks, you may pay the cost, and if you do, all your remnant characters gain an extra 500 power and a soul till the end of the turn. Okay, so hold on. She basically turns any card in your hand and +1 in your stock into basically a climax card that's just not called a climax. Okay. I'm down with it. Initiation relic. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into your waiting room. Choose what. They've been do that a lot with red, it seems. Choose one of your level X or lower remnant characters in your waiting room and return it to your hand where X is equal to the total level of cards. Put it into your waiting room by this effect. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we got another initiation. Again, very different art. That's okay. I actually like this scene a lot. Do you think you can hit it? Can I? Can you? Of course I can! Good stuff. 3 copies of that, and we're on to the blue cards. Blake. Bookworm. Your other remnant characters in the middle position of your center stage gain Encore. Interesting. And Brainstorm, which I've never... I know Brainstorm's good. I never know how to use it, though. Pay 1 and tap this card. Flip over 5 cards to the top of your deck and put them into your waiting room. For each climax revealed among those cards, draw up to 1 card. Maybe I should figure out how that works. If I end up running Blake. Honestly, I'm surprised Blake's not a green card and Weiss is the blue, but we have a lot of red Yangs in here, so we'll see what happens in the box, I suppose. Oh, this pin. How are you not green? Jesus Christ. Assist. That's pretty good. Tap this. One of your other owner characters and gains 1,000. Ooh, that's really good. That is really good. The art on this one isn't bad. I think they chose a good frame for him. Roman. Towards a heist. I think all the... they're not listed here, but they're like unofficially called Team Crime. Blake sure loves to read. This is filth. Filth! Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd be opposed to making a crime deck, per se. Because I like Roman. I like Neo. I'm just very meh on the rest of them. I think I actively dislike Mercury, so I didn't even read its effect. When this card is placed on the stage, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Remnant character, put it into your hand. Choose one card in your hand and put it in the waiting room. Or put it back if it's not. Pay 2. When this card is put into your waiting room from the stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for... Ooh. Okay, that's not terrible, actually. So it's got a search, sort of, and then a search actually. Interesting. There's a blue Weiss card. She also has a climax combo with infiltration, which is interesting, because that's a red card. But I guess it makes sense. She's on the other... Hold on. She's on this version of the card, so... Focus. There we go. Level 2. When you play from your hand, choose one of your Remnant characters, and that character gains X power times the characters you have. Okay. Cool. If it attacks, if you have infiltration, choose this card and one of the characters, and those characters get the following ability. If it reverses your opponent, look at the type of cards in your deck, choose... Yeah, okay, so this is a searcher as well. Interesting. Definitely interesting. Does this give an attack bonus? It does. So we'll put this up to 8,000 at least. That's not bad. You know, Sarah, if you want to make a Weiss deck, it's pretty good. Although then you're going to need some of these, so... Yeah, we'll see. Blake, battle stance continues. You have two other... If you have two more other Remnant characters, this gains 3,000 power. So this is like a level 3 killer. So that's pretty good. Weiss is a good character. She gets some character development. I think she gets the most actual character development. It's like her, then Blake, and then maybe RWBY, and then Yang? I don't know. It's definitely Weiss getting the most character development because she starts so terribly. And then, you know, Blake coming out of her shell a little bit more. Yeah, I imagine the core deck cards will rely on each other. Well, it's weird that a blue card relies on a red climax. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm sure it's happened. Maybe in like one of the dozens of Love Live sets. I will not be opening one of those on stream, I'll tell you that much. Bang Dream Girls, maybe. Because I actually played that game, but not Love Live. I actually don't know anything about Bang Dream Girls either, so whatever. Weiss, battle stance. Jean 2, though I know you don't like him. Ren was in the last couple seasons, but we'll get to season 8. I was mostly thinking about Team RWBY. But yeah, Ren gets development. Jean gets a lot of development because he's like that character they put in. Jean might as well be the main character of his own show that's just happening during RWBY. With the amount of just development he gets. Alright, we have Weiss, Battle Stance, a level 3. This card is placed on the stage from your hand. This card gains X power to the end of the turn. Whereas the number of Remnant characters you have times 1,000, that's a lot. She only starts with 9,500, but that's pretty good. As long as you have one other one, it goes above a standard level 3 at least. Let's see. 2. Put 2 Remnant characters from your hand into your waiting room. This ability activates up to 1 time per turn. During the turn that this card is placed on your stage from your hand, at the end of this card's attack, you can stand it. So basically, it can attack twice in the same turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. And of course, we only get the one. Cheap. We still got a few cards left, but we're already at the climax here. Assignment of teams. So that's Team Juniper for you. Okay, we got 4 of those. We have RWBY running. I guess. Did we have a RWBY running before? We might have. We might have had another RWBY running. This might be one of those cards that could be a really, really rare card. That's why they put it back here. Yeah, that would make sense too with this being a level 3. That maybe being the a special card potentially. Like Bookworm, Ruby Huntress Wannabe. Oh, and there's our other Weiss. Okay, so besides the 2 guaranteed holos, nothing special in here. Kind of sad, but that's okay. These look really good as holographic. I don't know if it's coming across on camera very well. Like, you can definitely see that shiny, but like in person it looks so good. So good. Alright, we're gonna put those over there. Okay. Let's get this out of the way now. That way I'll have the sleeves in case we get anything good in here. Shall we? See if I can find where I cut the box. No. I swear I cut it somewhere. What the heck? Oh, that is where. Okay. We're good. So yeah, RWBY supply set comes with a deck box, sleeves, 5 packs, and a deck separator you cut out from the cardboard on here, which is kind of lazy. But at least it looks nice, you know? Anyway. Put those there. Also, the song's a banger. Oh, we got a promo RWBY card too. I actually did not know this was in here. Okay. There we go. This looks really nice because it's like official artwork from it. So it's RWBY Team RWBY, 0 level, 0 cost. It cannot side attack. If you don't have another character, this card gains a level and 1500. Ooh. So if you just throw this out first turn and you don't play any other characters, it gains an extra level and a bunch of power, but it can't side attack, which is fine. You don't tend to side attack too often when you're like low. This, if I do make a RWBY deck, I know this is going in there. That's good. That's real good. Let's see. We'll put these over here. We have the deck box too, which I'm definitely going to use. So we got RWBY, we got Blake, we got Weiss, we got Yang, RWBY's logo, copyright stuff. Yay. I don't know, again, looks really good because it's the official art. I am a little sad, like I looked at the deck box earlier and it's cool that they have all 4 main girls on here, like main girls. But one thing that I really liked about this box is that it had the see-through backing, so you could like put whatever card or whatever you want on here. Like I have the deck insert thing right there of Reagan, because he's a little shit. I love him. Nothing more cruel than getting the urge to finally try the 14 demo and they suspended sales. Pause, you could always play Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, which doesn't have a trial because the entire game is free. Just saying. Okay, we're gonna... I guess we could take a closer look at these. I think this is an official shot from the show. But the download size, yeah. Honestly, the fact that they haven't given us a separate loader just for New Genesis sucks, because I think Japan has... pretty sure you can get NGS on its own, and it's only 30 gigs. In Japan, you can do that static. Not here for some reason, from what I understand. I could be wrong. I could have misheard, but that's what I've been told, at least, and I'm very upset about it. Anyway, let's get into some RWBY cards, shall we? I've tried to not look at spoilers for this. It has happened, but, you know, I at least attempted. And I do have, not that you'll be able to see it, but I have TCG Player up just to be able to check, like, card prices. Anyway, in case we get anything super rare, or if I'm like, ooh, I want more of this card. Oh, dear God. Alright, well, good start, I guess. Hold on. There we go. I don't remember if there's like a card trick to these or not. But we'll see. Okay. I wonder when we're gonna get red versus blue Weiss Schwarz cards. Uniform Weiss. There you go. That's not a Weiss, comma, uniform. Not comma. Colon. Gets 5 power for each of your other Revenant characters in your backstage specifically. That could be good if you have some assists out, though. When this card attacks, if the character facing this card is level 3 or higher... Oh, so this is a level 3 killer. That's not bad. That's pretty good. This guy, Fox Ouster, he's from Team Coffee. He's like the absolute least represented character, I think. But he's here if you like Team Coffee. I personally like Coco and Velvet. The other two... when this card frontal attacks, you may pay the cost, which is 1, and if you do, choose one of your opponent's characters, and that character gets minus a level. When this card becomes turned, if it's level... Okay, so its first ability ties in with a second ability, so it can kill level 1s. It just has to sacrifice it. Okay, that's not too bad. I can see the merits. Uniform Blake. We got Brainstorm. At the beginning of your climax phase, choose one of your Remnant characters. It gets an extra 1,000 power. Okay. And then Brainstorm, which I'm not gonna read because it's basically just search something. Usually. Cardin. Winchester. We got the Team Cardinal. I don't even know if the other team members on his team had names. This card gains an extra 2,500 power for each character in your opponent's backstage. At the beginning of your encore step, if you do not have another tapped character in center stage, you may pay the cost. If you do... Wait. At the beginning of the Oh, wait. Oh, so it can kill something, and if it's the only card alive or my other characters are standing, I can pay the cost to rest him instead of him dying. Alright, I can see it. I remember liking Brainstorm cards. I remember them being good. I just don't know why. What the fuck is that guy? He's Jean's bully from like the first volume or a few volumes. I don't know if it's hard to see because my camera refuses to focus, but yeah. He's part of Team Cardinal with him and 3 other guys. Ozpin fighting off Cinder. That's pretty cool. That's a level 3. That's an uncommon level 3. If Ozpin is in your clock, This card gains minus a level in your hand. That's cool. That's cool. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, drop to 2 cards, choose one in your hand, and put it into your waiting room. That's not bad either. He should also have a teacher thing. Why are they not teachers? They can be. Is teacher not a thing? Could have sworn teacher was a thing. This card attacks if defending the school is in your climax area and you have 4 or more other remnant characters. This card gains 1,000 power and the following ability until the end of your opponent's turn. At the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, choose one of your opponent's characters, and that character gets -2 soul. That's pretty... Wow, Osmond's pretty fucking good, which I guess he should be. But as just an uncommon? Damn. Damn. Childhood Memories. This is a Yang card, I think. If you do not have a remnant character, this card cannot be played from your hand. Oh. You may choose one remnant character in your hand and put it into your waiting room. If you do, choose one climax in your waiting room and return it to your hand. Wow, getting to replay a climax card for no cost other than discarding a character? Damn. Okay. And we have... Oh my god. First pack, we have a not super rare, a secret rare? I don't know what kind of rare this is. It's a rare card, though. Hold on. Okay, apparently not rare enough. Alright, $10 card. The sexiest man alive? James Ironwood? I'd say so. Put one remnant character from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage, you can pay the cost and you can draw a card. Okay, so you recycle a character when you play them. Put one card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, reveal the top card of your deck. Choose one level X lower character in your waiting room. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Sleeve that. I know. Who do you think you're talking to? So I'm being extra careful right now. Oh, hey, we have that Climax card that goes with the Ozpin we just got that I said was really good. This is why I was doing this first, for the sleeves. Granted, I'll have to like sleeve it in something else afterwards because I want to use these to play with. It is only a $10 card. It's not one of like the $100, $200 cards, but... It's like not fitting in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, first good pull of the day. Better than that stupid baby man we pulled last time. Still upset about that. Who wants that baby man from Mob Psycho? God damn. I need new scissors. These are getting way too dull. I've had these since I was a kid. I'm 31. So I should have asked for it for Christmas. Can I just get a pair of scissors? Who the fuck is this? Mei Zedong. Okay. Put this card from your hand into the waiting room. When put this card from your hand? Really? When you level up, you may pay the cost. And if you do, search your deck for up to one remnant character, reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand, and then shuffle the deck. That actually sounds really good. Sniper Dude, you don't know him? No. Pause. Have you watched RWBY? I kind of think I know the answer, but it's good if you can get past the really shitty. All right, hold on. I just noticed something. I haven't had that light on this whole time. Let me know if that's better or worse. It's good if you can get past the really shitty animation for the first 3 volumes. Let's see. Rest this character. One of your remnant characters. Choose one of them and it gets 1500 power. This might be worth running. Team Bronze? I want to, but I have so much anime I need to watch. I know you do, Pause. I mean, it's your fault for not watching more anime growing up, I guess. Nolan Porfirio. Okay, so Team Bronze again, I guess. Wait a minute. Her name is Mei Zedong, right? Her name is Mei Zedong, so Zedong is probably the Z in bronze. Nolan is the N, so why are we taking the last name and the first name? This is cheating. This is cheating. Let's see. This Life of Mine is such a RWBY song. Is that what's playing right now? I don't know the name of it. We didn't have the means. We didn't even have Nickelodeon or Disney Channel, Sean. You had the internet pod. Also, RWBY isn't technically an anime because it's made by an American company in America. It's just very heavily anime inspired. Z, from one of the competitions, they used their last name. Got to make it work somehow. You know how they could have made it work? Name her Zay Madong or something. This is a made-up name anyway. It bothers me. Anyway, Nolan here. When this card is placed from the stage from your hand, choose one of your opponent's characters. The character gains the following ability. This card cannot move to another position on the stage. I forgot characters could even do that. Yes, I recognize the lyrics. Okay. When this card becomes reversed at the end of the battle, opponents... If the card's battle opponent is cost 0 or lower, you may put that character at the bottom of the opponent's deck. That's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of like how Akechi's first name is Goro, but everyone knows him as Akechi. That's a Japanese thing, though. That's a Japanese thing. Like, if you don't know someone too well, in Japan, they'll refer to you by your family name, usually. But if they get comfortable enough around you, they'll start using your given name. Just because of, like, how it works. I mean, even in America, we have this, like, I was called by my last name, which I'm not going to say, a few times in high school by people I didn't know too well. Although that's usually, I don't know, sometimes you could say that as something closer friends do, or people that don't know you as well do. It's kind of weird. I know Goro from Mortal Kombat. Pause. I don't know Mortal Kombat that well. I'm sorry. Bartholomew Oobleck. I love this man so much. Remember, students, it is precisely this kind of ignorance that breeds violence. Put one card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one remnant character in your clock and return it to the deck, and then put the top card of your deck on the clock. Okay. When this card is reversed, if the battle opponent is cost 0 or lower, you may put the top card of your opponent's clock into the waiting room, and if you do, put that character into your opponent's clock. Interesting. So you could, like, at least attempt to blank one of their cards for a while. Okay, I kind of see it. I am digging the teachers a little bit. Not gonna lie. Oz is real good. I'm kind of liking the teachers. I just wish they all shared a trait that was teacher or something. Roy Stallion. That's a name. And that's Team Bronze again. Return 2 characters from your waiting room to your deck and shuffle your deck. When this card is placed on the stage, do the cost, and if you do, this card's soul does not decrease by side attacking. Oh my. That's not bad going second. When this card attacks, choose one of your characters in your opponent's center stage, or one of the characters in your opponent's center stage. I guess minus 1,000 power. Okay. Oh, Black Field Trip. So when this character is reversed, choose one of your characters. Character gets 1,000 power. Okay. 2, when rest this card, search your deck for one remnant character, reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand, shuffle the deck. Okay. You know, 0 searcher. That's pretty good. Was that also... That was uncommon. Okay. RWBY, life-changing scene. We all know what this is referring to. Which kind of surprising, this is level 0. Once card is placed on the stage from your hand, look at the top card of your deck. On top of your deck or your waiting room. 1, and put 1 climax card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage, do the cost. If you do, choose 1 climax in your waiting room, return it to your hand. Okay. When she climbs the tower, I think, yes. I think it's when she's at the very top of the tower. Hell yeah! Zwei! Which is a direct reference to Cowboy Bebop, in case you didn't know. Also, officially Team RWBY. Hell yeah. This card might be real good. It's a lot of text, though. Put one card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, put the top 2 cards of your deck into the waiting room. If there's a climax card among those cards, you may pay the cost, and if you do, search the deck for up to 1 remnant character reveal and put it into your hand. Okay, searcher. Cool. Put this, one and put 1 card from your hand into your waiting room. This card is placed on the stage. So it's got 2 play on stage effects. Pay the cost. If you do, choose one remnant character in your waiting room, turn it to your hand. Okay. And when your remnant characters gain 1,000 power. That's pretty interesting. I would maybe run this. We'll see. Oh my. A kiss to remember by. Huh. Good stuff. No comment. So this is just a rare, so we're not going to sleeve that up. There is a super rare of that, so that dog is so cute. I don't know how, but it would be possible to put a dog in a package, which is why. That's how. There we go. I do truly hate pull tabs on cards. Anyway, Crow priorities. I don't like what's. I don't like this. Who is that? I don't remember the scene. Lady Tuesday. Have we watched this scene yet? I don't remember. Also, Strix. Did we know their team name before? Because if we didn't, there it is. Summer, Ty, Raven, Crow. We did watch it? Okay. I was defeated by the mere sight of the innkeeper's skirt length. Oh boy. All of your opponent's characters get Encore 2. The hearts are added art? Okay. When this card is placed on the stage of your hand, you may choose 1 card in your hand and put it into your stock. You just get an instant 1 stock, but your opponent's characters have basically a reduced cost encore. Because I think it's a grab of the photo with them with the background remover, maybe? Oh, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, Encore 2, every character has Encore 3 by default, unless otherwise stated. So the fact that all your opponent's characters get like a reduced cost Encore is pretty good for them. But getting a stock early on could also be really good for you. Auburn. Arslan Atlan. I don't remember her at all. I know she's from the tournament because of the thing, but I don't remember her at all. This card attacks if you have another remnant character. This card gains 3 power. When this card battles an opponent comes reversed, you have another remnant character, you may draw a card. If you do, choose a card in your hand, put it in the waiting room. Okay. Cycling, not bad. Junior Zhang. All of your other remnant characters gain 500 power. That's an assist, that's just not an assist for this deck. That's okay. At the beginning of your climax phase, choose one of your characters and gains 1,000 power. That's really good. That's really good. Oh god. Emerald and Mercury infiltrating Beacon Academy. Okay, they got Encore, and this card gains 500 power for each of your other remnant characters. Not bad. I don't like them though. Specifically him. I really don't like him. Which is funny because he's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Ooh. 2/2. 2 soul though. This card gains 1,000 power for each of your other remnant characters. Not bad. Junior, remember he got his ass whooped by Yang. Yeah. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, if you have 4 or more remnant characters, you may choose 1 remnant character in your waiting room Put it into your stock. Not terrible, but like the 2 costs for a 2 still like rubbing me the wrong way. Yay! Tai Yang Xiao. Wait, his full name is Tai Yang Xiaolong? Okay. I think I knew his name was like Tai Xiaolong. I did not know it was Tai Yang. I did not know he named his daughter after himself and just took out the first 3 letters. Okay. Interesting. During your turn, all of your other remnant characters gain 1,000 power. Dang. Only during your turn, though. Put one card from your hand in the waiting room and rest this card. Look at the top 3 cards of your... look at the... up to the... I can't read at this angle. It's really hard. Look at the top... Look at 3 cards at the top of your deck. Choose one card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest in the waiting room. That's good, because it just says card. It doesn't say remnant or RWBY or anything. It's just any card. Honestly, if a deck didn't have to be like all RWBY cards, like if you're going to a tournament that allowed you to mix and match them, this might be worth just running. Nora Valkyrie. Of course I got Nora. I said I didn't like her, and here we are. When your other characters battle your opponents becomes reversed. Choose one of your other remnant characters. Gaze down battle. Okay, and then brainstorm. Cool. And then, okay. I mean, I'm here for this. What's their team supposed to be though? Team Super Social Security Number? Is that what that is? I'm gonna assume that's what that is. Team Super Social Security Number. It also could just be like Team C's. No, because why 3 S's? Ugh. That is hilarious. Also, like, I know Neptune's name. I know Sun's name. I don't remember their names. But the fact that they're all S's. Ooh. Peter Port. I always forget his name and I always feel bad because I love him too. Peter Port. Put one card from your hand into your waiting room. Seasoned. Sand. I was thinking season 2, but that's only got 2 S's. Knowing how they cluster letters and then make up a word that vaguely resembles it, I'm going to guess Team Sin. Team Sin. Put one card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage, do the cost. If you do choose one remnant character in your waiting room, put it to your hand. Okay. When it comes reversed, if your opponent's battle opponent's level 2 or lower, you can reverse that opponent. Okay. We've got mutually assured destruction here. That's pretty good. Neptune. Vital Festival. Ladies. If there is a marker underneath this card, it gains 2,000 power. Okay. When this card is placed in the stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a remnant character, you can put that card face down underneath this card as a marker. That's kind of cool in that it's like teamwork in a way. Like you double his attack power by having a teammate. But I don't remember what his semblance is. But this kind of feels like it should be Sun's semblance. Maybe. Well, I guess it doesn't know, because... Boy, that's a decent early game hitter. It is going up to 4,000 with no drawbacks. You just have to hope you don't hit like a climax or a not option card, event card. That's it. I think he dislikes water. He does. I don't think that's his semblance though. Emerald Scouted. Okay, level 2. During your turn, this card gains 1,500 power for each of your other remnant characters. Again, like this should have just been a crime character, and just say for other crime characters. But whatever. when your climax with door is in its trigger icon is placed in your climax area, look at the top card of your deck, put it on the top of your deck or into your waiting room, and this card gains the following ability until the end turn. Auto, when this card battles an opponent comes reversed, you may choose one remnant character in your waiting room and put it into your stock. That's pretty good. I remember when Sun walks in on the food fight, he kept the same facial expression as he walked in. That's such a weird... It specifically has door. Why isn't she wearing... She's wearing a shirt. It's right there. It's just... Honestly, the green doesn't show up too well on camera, but it's there. Anyway. Weiss Schwarz. Auburn. When this character is placed in your stage from your hand, choose one character in your opponent's under stage. That character gains minus 1,000 to the end of the turn. Cool. When it becomes reversed, if the level of this card battles the opponent is higher than your opponent's level, and then put the top card of your opponent's clock into their waiting room. If we do, put that character into your opponent's clock. Meh. Salem's Glove. Choose up to 2 characters in your waiting room, return them to your hand, choose one card in your hand, and put it into your waiting room. And it costs... Okay, it costs 1. So basically this is like a 2 for 2 in a way. I don't know if I like it though. Jacques Schnee. I hate this fucking bastard. I hate him so much. I know we're supposed to hate this man, and they did a goddamn good job of it. He's a backup at level 2. Backup 3000 at level 2. When you use this card's backup, choose one of your characters in battle, and that character gains the following ability. With this card, battle opponent gets reversed, put that character into your opponent's memory. So you just blank a card from their deck. I hate that he's good, because I hate this man. Ooh, we got Neo. I like Neo a lot. She's fun. Let's see. 1. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose the climax in the waiting room, turn it to your hand. Not terrible. Put 1 remnant character from your hand into your waiting room. Neo, yay. It's also just like Neapolitan. It's just her. It's just her main card, which I'm happy about. When this card is placed onto the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 2 characters in your opponent's waiting room and put them on a separate open positions on their stage. Interesting. I'd price check her. Honestly, I don't think she's worth much because she's just a rare. I'll take a look. But since she's not super rare, she's not going to be that high up there. I also don't know how meta she is. Okay. Okay, not too bad. Her market price is under $1, but her lowest price is like almost $5. So not terrible. Maybe there was like a sudden spike in her price. I guess people either discovered she's good or discovered that she's rare. One or the other. So yeah, she might be deserving of a sleeve. So we'll put her right there. Oh, and hey, look. Hijacking the control system. All of your characters gain 1,000 power and 1 soul. People pay for waifu. I mean, you're not wrong. I just don't know how I feel about calling any character from this show a waifu. A little uncomfortable, just a little. What made that fight go is because not every character is invincible. Yeah, you just need a mom that's like literally always watching you. Okay. Alright, we'll try the pull tab again. Here we go. Oh wow. That was actually better. Neo is a queen. I'd like to know more about her story. Me too. I hope they eventually go into that or give us something so she's not just like super mysterious all the time. By the way, keep in mind, people, Lady Tuesday, Static, and I are not all the way caught up, so if there is anything we're talking about that gets answered later, do not spoil us. we're at least one, if not two volumes behind. And we're rewatching it to remind ourselves of stuff. So, anyway, Shopkeep, best character in the show, 3,000 power. But please, just take my lead and leave. Staple in every RWBY deck. Velvet. Just one volume? Okay, that's good. All the other Remnant characters gain 1,000 power. Okay, and Brainstorm. Cool. I'm gonna read Brainstorm stuff later. Well, you know what? I'll read this one now. One, rest this card. Sorry, no, rest two of your characters. Flip over 4 cards on the top of your deck, put them into your waiting room. For each climax revealed among those cards, choose one of your characters in waiting room and return it to your hand. I think most Brainstorms work like that, where they get stuff based on how many climaxes you flip over, but climaxes you only get 8 of in a deck, tops. I mean, you always want to be playing 8. No, sir. Like, I don't think there's any... I mean, maybe there's a deck that doesn't... I don't know. Anyway. Gonna go on Sun Vital Festival. Ooh, he's got a climax combo. If you have 4 or more Remnant characters, this card gains minus a level in your hand. Okay, so it goes down to a -1. That's not bad. Put 1 team super social security number from your climax area into your waiting room. At the end of this card's attack, you may pay the cost, and if you do, look at up to 5 cards on the top of your deck. Choose up to 2 Remnant characters among them, reveal them to your opponent, and put them into your hand. Put the rest into the waiting room. Wow, that's actually really good. Granted, you need a specific climax card, and you need to get rid of it so you want to attack with him last. But yeah, wow. Okay. Flint Cole. Team Funky. During your turn, if you have another character... Sorry. If you have another Remnant character, this card gains a bunch of power. 1,500. One list card is placed on the stage from your hand. You may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for another Flint Cole, put it down in position on the stage, and shuffle the deck. This is good because he has a cloning ability. I was expecting something like this from Sun, but this works too. This works too. I like it. Uniform Nora. If you have 4 or more, she's a level. Wow, level 3. If you have 4 or more Remnant characters, this card gains minus a level in your hand. If this card is placed on the stage from your hand, this card gets 4,500 power and the following ability to the end of the opponent's turn. During this card's battle, all players cannot play backup. Holy shit. It just goes up to 14,000 and says, you can't do dick about me this turn. And you can get it out early, too. Uniform Jean. All of the other Remnant characters gain 500. When your climax is placed in your climax area, choose one of your characters and it gains 1,000 for the turn. If you're doing like a Team Jupiter, that might not be too bad. And we got the Pira Nikos. How about that? I should look up the price on this one too. If this card is in your center stage, all of your Remnant characters gain 1,500 power. Nora says, I'm the king of the castle. She sure does. She sure does. Climax combo 2. Put a Kiss to Remember by from your climax area into your waiting room. During your climax phase, when this card is placed in your stage by the effect of a Kiss to Remember by... Does that... Wait, what? You may pay the cost. If you do, stand this card. Hold on. When this card is placed on the stage by the effect of a Kiss to Remember by... I'm going to have to go check that out. Stand this card. Choose up to X cards in your opponent's waiting room. Return them to the deck, and your opponent shuffles their deck. X is equal to the number of Remnant characters you have. Alright, before we move on from her, real quick. Okay, she might actually be less than Neo. Hold on. Okay, she's actually only worth pennies. Cute picture, though. I hope there's a Jean card that, it, like, completes this other side. Ruby's Awakening. When this card is placed in context area of your hand, perform power. When this card triggers, you may choose one character with a level equal to or less than your level plus 1 in your waiting room and put it into any position. Oh, okay. So I Kiss to Remember by, which I think we already saw. Here we go. Has the same trigger. So that's what it means by when it's placed on the stage by that effect. So when you if you're level 2 or higher, you play this, which can play her, and she stands herself up on the same turn she's played. That's not bad. Well, that's it for the first part. We got one pretty good pull, one decent pull. Pretty good. Let's throw these away. I guess I'll move the cards we've already opened over here. Oh yeah, there's also a box topper in here. Let's see what that is. All right, make your guesses now as to what you think this is. I did not see it, so I don't know what it is. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'm gonna have it right there while I pull out the rest of the packs. Y'all make your guesses. Any of the main four. Chibi Ruby? Okay. Chibi is the way you usually want to guess, by the way, because I think the promo cards are almost always chibi versions of the main characters, so. Chibi Ruby is a pretty safe guess. I'm curious if it'll be specifically like the Chibi Ruby. Alright, let's see what it is. Put those back in a frame. Actually, how about this? We'll move this here, move these here. You can see those. Put these over here. It's a little more out of my way. Okay. And oh, what? That's weird. Blake, Team Ruby. Interesting. Okay. So that's the box art image here. Huh? I know, right? That's so weird. You know what? Maybe it's because Chibi Ruby is already a thing that they didn't do Chibi Ruby characters for this box. That's my best guess. One of each? Probably. I should have probably guessed this based on the cards that are on the website. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. And of course I got the cheapest one. But that's okay. That is okay. Let's see what she does. Let's see what she does. When this card attacks, choose one of your other remnant characters, and that character gains X power to the end of the turn. X equal to that character's soul times 1,000. That doesn't seem too bad. I like it. We'll put it over with the other promo card we got. Actually, I want to look up that Ruby, because that Ruby seems real good, and I kind of want more of her. Oh my god. This right here, looking it up, I think it's the right one. Yeah. This will pay for the trial deck itself. This is like $17 to $20. Wow. Okay. I don't need to sleeve it because it's still in the packaging already, but damn. Okay. time to get into these. Nah, I'd keep it. I want to keep it because it is like... $20 isn't enough for me to want to sell something, I don't think. If it was like 50 up, I'd consider it. But like, it's also just a good card, and I might want to run it. So, we'll see. Anyway, we got Junior again. If we get any cards we've already seen, which is a little more likely now, we're just gonna keep going. Plus Ruby Yang deck? Right, exactly, if I end up doing that. If I don't end up getting enough Blake cards. So, hold on. Okay. Uniform Weiss, we actually already opened up you. Reese, we opened up you. Yeah, we got you. We got you, which I actually really like. Ooh, Cinder Scouting. So this probably goes with, I mean, at least the scene goes with, what's her name? Emerald. Camera. Focus. Put one random character from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the 4 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card among them. Put into your hand. Okay, so it's a searcher. Not terrible. Pretty okay. I don't know why the camera just went more red. Oh my. Cinder, complete maiden powers. Memory, if Amber, Fall Maiden is in your memory, this card gets 3,000 power. Wow, okay. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may put the top card of your clock into your waiting room. So she's a healer too. Come on, camera. I want people to see this. Focus. Sorry, I really want this to, like, focus properly. It reminds me of the level 3 Daybreak Illusion. I completely forgot about that series. The Ginka. When this card... Sorry. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, if Fall Maiden's Downfall... That's a mouthful. Is in your climax area, deal 1 damage to your opponent and put that character on top of your opponent's deck. Damage may be cancelled. Okay. Not as broken as that one, but smaller. I mean, she's also only 8,000. You need to have Amber Fall Maiden to make her powerful in your memory specifically. But yeah, that's pretty good. Honestly, I consider making a Cinder deck maybe with this alone. Where are you at? You know, 350. Not bad. And a Kiss to Remember by. Let's keep going. Kika was 10k, yeah. You know, Figleaf posted a tutorial on how to, like, get cards into Tabletop Sim if you wanted to play again, Sarah. Not official, but it can be done. Alright, focus again. Thank you. We got another Fox. Uniform Blake. Roy Stallion. Emerald and Mercury infiltrating Beacon Academy. Weiss Focusing. Put 1 climax card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage from the hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 remnant character in your waiting room. Return it to your hand. Okay. This ability activates up to 2 times per turn. When your other remnant character is placed on the stage from your hand, this card gains 1,000 power. Not bad. Not great, but if you're making a Weiss deck, it's like you might as well for level 0. Uniform Rem. Do we have... We might have all the uniforms except for Pyrrha now. I need to take a quick shower to stave off headache. BRB. Okay. If we get anything good that Lady Tuesday needs to see, everyone's got to remind me. Actually, well, maybe we'll put it over here. During your turn, this card... Oh, it's level 3. Gains 5 power for each of your other Revenant characters. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, search your deck for up to 1 Revenant character, reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand, and shuffle the deck. Put up to 2 character cards from your hand into the waiting room. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost, and if you do, put the character into your opponent's clock. You just get to deal a damage? That's insane. Ooh, Roman Torchwick. The chuckle fuck himself. Put 1 hacking the control ship from your climax area into your waiting room. At the beginning of your encore step, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 Remnant character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. Act. Rest this card. Choose 1 of your characters, and that character gets plus 1,000 power till the end of the turn. Not bad. I don't know why my camera's shaking. Okay, I think we're good now. And Team RWBY. I'm sure there's a much more expensive version of this that looks a lot better. I'm not a super big fan of the art here, personally, so I'm gonna just see real quick. You know what? It's fine. We might get it, so gonna keep going. Okay. Alright, Weiss Schwarz, Buddy Fight, whatever company you're called, really gotta fix this shit. This shouldn't happen. The plastic on the inside of the package shouldn't do this. Jesus. There he is. Wait, no. Sorry, I thought that was someone completely different. His name is just Bronze, but it's Braun with a Z. I'm going to punt my camera. When this card is placed in the stage from your hand, top 2 cards is the deck, see the waiting room. If there's no if there is a climax, it gains 3,000 power. Okay. This card is placed in the stage of your hand, top 2 cards of your deck to the waiting room. If there's a climax among those, choose 1 of your characters. So it has the same effect twice, except 1 is a little more powerful and it only works on itself. Actually, a lot more powerful and only works on itself. And the other can work on everyone, but it's half as much. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we haven't run out of RWBY music yet. It's just real quiet. I think. Or it got muted? Hold on. Okay. There's more, so don't worry about it too much. So, cool card. I don't think I'd run him, but cool. Oh, Scarlet David. He's part of the team Social Security. This character... Sorry, the character facing this card cannot move to another position. Okay. When this card attacks, choose 1 of your Remnant characters, and that character gains 1500 power to the end of the turn. It doesn't say 1 of your other Remnant characters, just 1 of your Remnant characters. So you could probably choose itself and bring it up to 3,000. Bolin Hori. Okay. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, this card gains plus X power to the end of your turn. X equals the number of Remnant characters times 1,000. Okay. A lot of that in this set, which makes sense, I guess, for the series. 1. When this card's level 2 or higher battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for 1 Remnant character, reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Okay. Another Emerald and Mercury, infiltrating Beacon Academy. Another Uniform Rem, look at his happy face. Another Uniform Jean, which we already saw. Crow Branwell, backup 2,500. Pay 2 when you use this card's backup. You may pay the cost. If you do, return all cards in your waiting room to the deck and shuffle your deck. That's really good. Because normally when you end up shuffling your deck, you take a point of damage. So the fact that he can help mitigate that's really good. Military weapon. Aw, look, it's Penny. I love Penny. This scene's real sad, though. Actually, should I? I'm gonna look up Crow real quick. Also, I'm gonna lower the volume of this music. Let's see. Crow. Well, the super rare version of that card is only $5. So I don't think he's too popular. Yep, like 35 cents. Okay. Never mind. It's already 8:30. Maybe we won't do Horizon. Oh, maybe I'll do a little bit of Horizon tonight, just so I can like start exploring the new area I'm gonna be in. Okay, we got another Nolan. We got another Crow priorities. Arslan Alton. Emerald Scouted. Mercury Scouted. Actually, did we see this card already? I think we did. This card gets 1,000 power for each of the Rona characters. This card is placed on the stage of your hand. You have 4 more Rona characters. You may choose a Rona character in your waiting room. Put it into your stock. Right, I said 2 for 2 with like not super high attack. It does have 2 soul though, so maybe it is worth it. Glinda Goodwitch. Actually, I don't think we've seen her yet. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may put the top card of your clock in your waiting room. She's a healer. 1. And put 1 card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, this card gains 2,000 power and the following ability until the end of the turn. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. That seems pretty good. If I do end up making a teacher deck, I think I might put her in it so long as I can get green and yellow to work. Blake going undercover. Here we go. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, look at X cards on top of your deck. Choose 1 among them and put it into your hand. And put the rest into waiting room. X is equal to the number of remnant characters you have. Excuse me. Climax combo. When this card attacks, if Activist Childhood is in your climax area, look at the top 2 cards. Look up the 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. Choose the 2 cards from among them and put them on the top of their deck in any order. Put the rest in their waiting room. Look at the top 2 cards from the top of your deck. Choose the cards from among them, put them into the top of your deck in any order. Put the rest in the waiting room. Wait, what? Hold on. I could imagine a RWBY game with RPG-like gameplay. I could too. There is a RWBY video game that's already out. I'm not a huge fan, but you know. Got my first Grigas drop in PSO. It's worthless, but it dropped for me. Congratulations. Hold on. Okay, so she looks at... When she attacks, she looks at the top 2 cards of each player's deck. I think so you can make sure you get as much damage on as possible. So, that's interesting. Pretty good. Probably not great, but pretty good. Oh, I just saw her too. RWBY Grim Eclipse. We do not talk about that. I know. To be fair, it was a fan game that they just officially backed. I don't know if they officially like put any work into it themselves. So who knows? Static. What Griga was it? Is it something you'd use at least? So yeah, pennies, but we'll put it aside. Ruby's Awakening. Good stuff. I also have the RWBY board game, which we have not played in too long. RWBY Combat Ready. It's really fun, so Talus, I would use it if I hadn't bought one already. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you could sell that one for 1,000 tops. Oh. Nora, winning advice. During your turn, if you have another remnant character, this card gains 3,000 power. Wow. 2, when this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, search the deck for up to 1 climax with the same card name as the climax in your waiting room. Reveal it to your opponent and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck. Hard to say if I'd play this or not. So, it says the girl wearing a dress. It's a combat skirt. Yeah. Bronze knee. Wait. Bronze knee. I just got that. Okay. Another Cardin Winchester. Sage Ayana. Oh, here's another member of Social Security. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, choose one of your opponent's characters. Put it into their memory. Hold on. This card is placed on the stage from your hand. Choose up to one of your opponent's characters. Put it into their memory, and your opponent puts that character from their memory. What? Oh, okay. So basically, if your opponent gave a card any buffs that last until the end of your turn, you play this to remove them. Okay. I can see this card's value. It seems a little situational, but I can see the value. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand... Hold on. Okay. Choose one of your other remnant characters, and that character gains 2,000 power to the end of the turn. Not terrible. I would maybe run this if I was running a green deck. I just don't know if I'll be running a green deck. Uniform RWBY. I actually don't... Did we see her yet? If you have 2 or more other remnant characters, this card gains 2,000 power. Cool, and then she's got an encore. Okay, well, if we hadn't seen her before, there she is now. Uniform Yang. Okay, we definitely haven't seen this one before. It's got backup 2,000 at level 1. When you use this card as backup, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a remnant character, put it into your hand. Choose one card in your hand, put it into the waiting room. Okay. Ooh. We got, oh, she's actually a rare. A really rare. Let's see. Ice Queen, where are you? According to RWBY Wiki, Team Sun, pronounced Sun. Fuck that. Okay, this isn't too great. It's only going for like $4, but I'll put it aside to show Sarah at least. If you have 2 or more other remnant characters, card gains 2,000 power. Not bad. Also, apparently there's a novel about Roman and Neo that came out in September. I did not know that. A novel? Really? They didn't want to fucking animate it? Climax combo. When this card attacks, if Team RWBY is in your climax area and all of your characters are remnants, reveal the top 3 cards from your opponent's deck. Of your deck. Your opponent chooses one character or event card from among them, puts it in your hand, and you choose one of the revealed cards, except the card, put it into your hand, put it on the top of your deck, and put the rest into your waiting room. Huh. I'm just gonna keep calling them Team Super Social Security number. There they are. Speaking of the Devils, I do love that their art isn't actually them, it's just all their fans holding up artwork of them and Sun's abs. That's good. It did it again. It did it again. Okay. Nadir Shiko. Your other remnant characters in the middle position of your center stage gain 1500 power. When your opponent's climax is placed in the climax area, you may put this card into your stock. Huh. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. Shopkeep. Velvet. So cute. Cardin. Winchester. Uniform RWBY. Tai Yang Xiaolong. James Ironwood, who we already kind of got, but I guess you can see the difference between rares and their super rare counterparts. Sometimes they'll have different art, different holographic foiling on them. There you go. Ooh. Falling into a trap. Maybe played with a Yang card. All of the characters gain 1,000. When this card is triggered, you may choose a character with soul in its trigger icon in your waiting room, return it to your hand, or put it into your stock. Interesting. Why did that one just work? Like, yes, have pull tabs, but no, put them on the side, like way up here, so you can like tear it like this. Anyway, Scarlet David again, camera again. I do not remember this song from RWBY. Camera focus. Focus on my pale ass skin. Or focus on his pale ass skin. One of our pale ass skins. I wish I could like not autofocus. I wish I could manually focus this shit. It'd be super helpful. Maybe next card will do it. You gonna focus on that one? It's got a fleshy tone. What song is playing? I wish I could tell you. Oh, that... Why is it super zoomed in like that? Sorry, I'm just trying to get this thing to zoom properly. But yeah, I don't see a thing on here to tell me what song this is. Also, that's the end of the video. We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes now. So I guess I'll just start another one. I'm sorry if there are repeats, which there definitely will be. Okay, that's focus enough. Bowl in. Ooh, Coco. I love Coco. Her weapon is a suitcase that turns into a minigun. Also, she's super stylish. Let's see, 1/1, 4,500. This character is facing his cost 0. If the character facing this card is cost 0 or lower, this card gains a level and 3,500. Why would she need to buff herself against a level 0? Whatever. I guess we've seen zeros that go up in power, so. 1. At the beginning of the Encore step, if you do not have another rested character in the center stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, rest this card. Okay, so she can, again, she has Encore that's not actually Encore, and that has a condition. So I guess she's not great, but at least she looks good doing what she does. Oh, and here's the last member of Team Coffee. Yatsuhashi Daichi. So he's got Encore 1 and put a character from your stage into your waiting room. If your hand has 5 or more cards, this card gains 2,000 power. Not bad for an opening move, I suppose. James, half cyborg. Spoilers, I guess. So, this is our level 3 James Ironwood. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. Put them on the top of your deck in any order. Choose up to one of your opponent's characters and return it to their hand. Huh. When this card attacks, choose one of your remnant characters, and that character gains X power to the end of the turn, where X is equal to the number of remnant characters you have times 500. So he's just kind of turns into a beat stick. You also just, again, you blank one of your opponent's characters back to their hand. Or I guess you spin it, I think is a proper term, in Yu-Gi-Oh! At least. Weird. Uniform Jean. Adam Taurus. Another fucking asshole I hate. It's like him and Weiss's dad I hate so goddamn much. And I know you're supposed to. They did too good of a job with it. Put one of your other remnant characters from your stage into your waiting room. When this card attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card's a remnant character, put it into your hand. Otherwise, return it. Interesting. And another A Kiss to Remember By. At least I'll probably have a playset of this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nadir Shiko. Shopkeep. Velvet. Flint. Cinder leading a grim invasion. Oh boy. During your turn, this card gains 2,000 power. Okay. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, if your memory has 2 or less cards, you may choose one Amberfall Maiden in your waiting room and put it into your memory. Okay. So this goes with that other Cinder card we had before. Got it. Climax combo. When this card attacks, if Grim Invasion is in your climax area, put the top card of your deck in your waiting room. Choose up to one of your level X or lower remnant characters in your waiting room and return it to your hand. X is equal to the total number of cards put in your waiting room by this effect. Huh. Put the top card of your deck into the waiting room. Interesting. Interesting way to word that. Not a terrible card. Not a terrible card. Taiyang. Oh boy, Mercury Black. Sarah's here. What's the card? You were like, I should show Sarah. Oh, welcome back, Sarah. It was this Weiss card. That seems pretty good. That won't really focus. Just kind of focused. That was it. Also, I got another James Ironwood, but this is like the regular version, not like the crispy version I got. Yay! Mercury Black. All of your other remnant characters gain 500 power. Neat. When your character trigger check reveals a climax with door and its trigger cost, choose one of your characters. That character gets 2,000 power for the turn. That's neat. Thanks. And hijacking the control ship. We're... Hold on. What types of cards? 36 types. 8 cards per pack. How many packs per box? 20. Okay, there's 20 packs in a box. And we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so we're almost halfway done with the box. I do hope they do another RWBY set that does parts after Volume 3. Because I'm like mostly sure everything we've seen so far is Volume 1, 2, and 3, and that's it. Okay, we got another fox. Another uniform Blake. Another Nora winning advice. Roy Stallion. Weiss focusing. One climax from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage, you pay the cost. If you do, choose one remnant character in your waiting room. Return it to your hand. Actually, I think we might have seen this already, now that I read that out loud. This ability activates 2 times per turn. Yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind. Uniform Yang. Sun Wukong. That's good card artwork. When this card is placed in the stage from your hand, if you have another remnant character, this card gains 2,000 power to the end of the turn. Very much like him. Put the top card of your deck into your clock. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 2 cards from... Sorry, look at 2 cards on the top of your deck, choose up to 2 remnant characters from among them, or reveal them to your opponent and put them into your hand for the rest of your waiting room. You deal yourself a damage, though, and you have to attack and reverse your opponent? I don't know. Seems like a bit much. And another hijacking the control ship. Okay. Peter Port. Neptune, Vital Festival. Mei Zedong. Flint Cole, I think that's either our 3rd or 4th one of him. Ooh, Black Field Trip. RWBY, Life-Changing Scene. RWBY, Vital Festival. Oh, that's our rare. It's a level 3 as well, dang. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may choose 1 remnant character in your waiting room, return it to your hand. Okay. 2, and put 2 cards from your hand into the waiting room. At the end of this card's attack, you may pay the cost. If you do, deal 2 damage to your opponent. Damage may be cancelled. I like that. I like this RWBY. Okay. And Team Social Security. Got it. Alright. Sun, Vital Festival. Pretty sure we saw that earlier. Peter Port. Neptune, Vital Festival. Emerald Scouted. Blake, focusing her sights. This is new. Assist. All of your remnant characters in front of this card get X, where X is equal to the character's level, times 500. Okay. 1, and put 1 climax in your hand in the waiting room. Choose 1 remnant character in waiting room, add it to your hand. Okay. Alright, not bad. If I end up making a Blake deck, I'll probably use it. Uniform Pyrrha. I think we have all the uniform cards now. Are we missing? Maybe we're... No, we got Weiss as well. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, if you have 2 or more other remnant characters, you may draw 1 card. If you do, choose 1 card from your hand and put it into your waiting room. When this card becomes reversed, if you have 2 or more other remnant characters, this card's battle, opponent level 1 or lower, you may reverse that character. A conditional reverser. Interesting. When this card is put into your waiting room from the stage, and your memory is... If your memory has 2 or less cards, you may choose 1 Pyrrha Fall Maiden's Vessel candidate in your waiting room and put it into your memory. I don't think we've seen anything from that combo yet. Interesting. RWBY embarking on a new journey. This card gains 2,000 power for each other remnant character in your backstage. That's a lot of power. That can put her up to... Wow. Okay. When this card attacks, look at the top card of your deck and put it on the top of your deck or into your waiting room. Also really good. I would maybe run this. Oh, we haven't gotten this one yet. I think it's a climax rare. That's probably why. Fall Maiden's Downfall. Oof. I should throw all those packs away since we're over halfway now. Yeah. Okay. Uniform Weiss. Fox Alistair. Uniform Blake. Airborne Mercury Infantry Beacon Base. Maidens. It's a backup that costs 3. Holy shit. If you have 5 or more remnant characters, choose one character in battle, and that character gets the following ability until the end of the turn. This card cannot deal damage to a player. What? Choose one of your characters, and that character gets 50 power to the turn. I don't know. This doesn't seem that good to me. Beacon Academy. Put this card into your memory. Reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is an event or a remnant character, put it into your hand. Otherwise, return it. So, if you're running a RWBY deck, it's going to be, if it's not a climax, put it back. Memory. During your turn, if this card is in your memory, all of your remnant characters gain 500. Oh, wow. Interesting. So just a permanent buff to all your remnant characters if you just play this. I like this. I like this a lot. I want more of this. Amber, Fall Maiden. During your turn, this card gains 1,000 power. 1. Put the top card of your deck into your clock. If this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost, and if you do, choose one remnant character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. Okay. Not the best, but I think you got a runner for like that Cinder deck, so... Oh, speaking of Cinder, hey, Grim Invasion. Haha. Look at that. It's got a door. Ah. Nora, Winning Advice. Bronze Knee. Scarlet David. Carden Winchester. Dust. Choose one of the following effects and perform it. You may put the top 2 cards from your stock into the waiting room, and if you do, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose the 2 remnant characters from among them and reveal them to your opponent. Put them into your hand and put the rest into your waiting room. You may choose one shopkeep in your hand and put it into your waiting room, and if you do, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose the 2 remnant cards from among them, reveal them to your opponent, put them into your hand, put the rest into your waiting room. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, okay, so you either... So it's the same effect, but you either pay 2 from your stock or you discard a shopkeep specifically. That's kind of funny. Okay. I like that. Okay, there's my girl. I've been wondering where all her Yang cards are, really. So, Yang, Warm Welcome. If you have 2 or more other remnant characters, this card gains 3,000 power. Okay. Encore. Put 1 remnant card from your hand into your waiting room. Not bad. She has the 2 souls, so it might make the 2 costs worth it. I'm a little iffy on it, but I'd probably end up running her. Emerald Sustray. Sustray? I think it's try. Your other character in the middle position of the center stage gets 500. And Climax Combo Brainstorm. Rest two of your characters. Flip over 5 cards on top of your deck and put them into your waiting room. For each Fall Maiden's Downfall or Grim Evasion reveal among those cards, search your deck for up to 1 remnant character. Okay. And play it. The fact that she's a 0 means you can put this in any deck, so I guess that works. And School Dance. We haven't seen this one yet. There we go. Ooh, Sun's back. Okay. Sun, Vital Festival. Peter Port. Sage Ayana. Coco Adele. James, half cyborg. Cinder, leading a grim invasion. Yang Xiao Long. There she is, back. I went upstairs again and had to get my own device out. Okay. I hope your shower went well. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a remnant character, choose one of your characters and it gets 2,000 power to the end of the turn. And put that card back. Okay. When this card battles opponent becomes reversed, choose one of your other remnant characters and rest it and move it to an open position on your backstage. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. And Grim Invasion. Alright, we got another Bolin Hori. Nadir Shiko. Sage Ayana. Coco Adele. Uniform Nora. Big burp from me. Salem's Glove. Lai Ren. Well, this card becomes reversed. This is a level 0 with a lot of fucking text. If you have another remnant character and this card's battle opponent is level 0 or lower, you may put the top card of your opponent's deck into their waiting room. If you do, put that character into your opponent's clock. Wait, what? Lai Ren just at level 0 if it reverses your opponent? Oh no, when this card becomes reversed. So you have this card frontal attack at opponent's level 0, and then it just puts that card into their clock, dealing at least 1 damage. That's really good for a level 0. 1. When this card is put into your waiting room from the stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 3 cards from your deck. Choose 1 card among them, put it into your clock, put the rest into your waiting room. If you put 1 card into your clock, choose 1 remnant character in your waiting room, and return it to your hand. Which would include him. Because it doesn't say 1 other remnant character, just 1 remnant character. So you can cycle him too. That's nuts. Activist childhood. That's adorably tragic. Okay. We got Shopkeep again. Apparently the best character in the card game. Apparently. So hold on. It sees my hand and then just makes the camera more pink. There we go. Velvet Scarlatina. Sun Vital Festival. Getsuhashi Daichi. That's how you put it. Jacques Schnee. Fuck that guy. Ooh, Neon Cats. We actually haven't seen her yet. Also, I'm pretty sure she has like a monkey tail. Or maybe it is a cat tail. Whatever. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, if your opponent has one or less characters in their center stage, choose one cost 0 or lower character your opponent center stage and put them on the bottom of their deck. Damn. Has one or less characters in, yeah, okay, so they have to have like not a lot of characters for us to work. At the beginning of your opponent's draw phase, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is level 1 or higher, you may return this card to your hand. Climax, you regard as level 0. Return the revealed card to its original place. So, okay, so you could just keep playing her, I guess? Interesting. Weiss Summoning. Here's our level 3 Weiss card. Assist. All of your remnant characters in front of this card gain 2,000 power. I don't know if I've ever seen a level 3 with an assist before. When this card is placed in your stage from your hand, you may put the top card of your clock in your waiting room. It heals. Rest this card, look at up to 2 cards on the top of your deck, and put them on top of your deck in any order. So you get to choose your order of climax triggering. That's weird. Having a utility level 3, that's really weird. And defending the school. What is that? That's just a rare. Okay. In front? Weird. Yeah, it's an assist card. That's so odd. Nolan Papabala. Crow Priorities, Emerald Scouted, Reese Chloris, Ren Winning Advice. It's a backup. Backup 2500, level 2. 2. Put one card from your stage into your waiting room. When you use this card's backup, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's characters with a level higher than your opponent's level and put it into their waiting room. Okay, so if you cheat out, or if your opponent cheats out a card, you use this to get rid of it. Oh, there's Neptune's card. His, like, just name card. Neptune Bacillus. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, choose one of your remnant characters. It gains 1500 power to end of the turn. Maybe Bushiroad knows something we don't? What, with Weiss? I mean, not at this point in the series, I don't think. I broke the focus again. I gotta finish reading this, come on. When this card becomes reversed, the level of the card's battle opponent is higher than your opponent's level. And put the card on the bottom of your opponent's deck. So it's kind of similar to Ren here. Oh my god. That's a shiny ass card. Ruby's Awakening. This card, okay. I meant play-wise. Okay. Defending the school. Also happy to see Neptune with the Weiss color. Yeah, he's also called Neptune. That needs a sleeve.
Down to ash, gasoline, kerosene, strike a magic night the scene. Things will never be the same. Feel the fury.
It hurts to look at. Ruby would agree. Huh. Hold on. Did you pull the non-shiny of it? I did. I think I pulled a few already. I don't see a price on it. Oh no, there it is. Oh wow. Yeah, this is like a $28 card. That's take a good look at it. It's very shiny. That's very, very pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, I put that right over here with our other sleeved cards. Wow. I think that's the most expensive triple R card in the set. At least market price wise it is. The only thing that would be better is like a signed card. Oh my goodness. This is really cool. Come on. Here we go. Alright. We're back to Mazadong. And Nolan. And Reese. And Oobleck. I like Oobleck. Ren, winning advice. A childhood memory. Pyrrha. Fall Maiden's Vessel candidate. When this card becomes reversed in battle, you may reveal up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. If you reveal 1 or more cards, choose one of your remnant characters among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest into your waiting room. Choose 1 card in your hand and put it into your waiting room. Okay. When this card comes reversed in battle, if your memory has 2 or less cards, you may put this card into your... Why did I read this? This card into your memory. Okay, so she puts herself into the memory. Interesting. And military weapon. We still haven't actually got... I don't think we've gotten a penny card yet besides military weapon. And we only have 2 more packs to go. Did I just make it so we're gonna get a penny card? I guess we'll see. Alright, Crow, priorities. Arslan Atlan. Junior Zhang. Roy Stallion. Neptune. Yang Framed. Stop shaking and focus. That's what Pyrrha always is. Where? Focus. There we go. You should try focusing like on their face first. They probably recognize his facial features. Memories. Oh. If you have 2 or more other remnant characters, this card gets 1,000 power. Okay. 1 and put 1 card from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 remnant character. Reveal it to your opponent and put it in your hand. Shuffle the deck afterwards. I like that. I need a play set of this shit. God damn it, Sarah. Jean Arc. Ooh. Ooh, they did the thing I wanted. They did the thing I wanted. All of your other Pyrrha and Nikos get 500 power, and Encore, put 1 remnant character from your hand into your waiting room. Assist. All of your other characters in front of this card gain X power. X is equal to that character's level times 500. Climax combo. Put 1 school dance or a kiss to remember by from your hand into your waiting room. When this card is placed on a stage from your hand, you may pay the cost, and if you do, choose school dance or that in your waiting room and return it to your hand. Wait, what? I guess you can exchange one for the other. you really want to. Whatever. Falling into a trap. Alright, hold on. I gotta find this pure card now. This is gonna take a while. Maybe it was in the first opening. That text was as confused as Jean was in that scene. No, I don't think that could match up, to be honest. There she is. She was in the first set of cards. Haha. It's still a little off. But they do it. They do the thing. Everyone cry now. You're required. I'm just playing some more Smash. Nice. Okay. Last pack. Here we go. Wish me luck. Alright. I want you to focus with this last one, camera, okay? Ugh. Ugh. Excuse me. Neptune. Vital Festival. Mei Zedong. Yatsuhashi Daichi. Flint Cole, we definitely have a place at him now. Blake focusing her sights, we did actually see this one. Uniform Pyrrha. And Nora Valkyrie, super rare. I wasn't actually expecting another super rare. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. When your other character's battle becomes reversed, choose one of your own characters. That character is fight with Paladin in a turn, and Brainstorm. It does Brainstorm things. But yeah, that's another pretty good money card. And Activist Childhood. These sleeves aren't like great quality. Might be a pain to get this out of here if I want to actually use them, but cool. Well, here's our haul. Honestly, not too bad. I don't think. You know, we got plenty of other rares I gotta go through. Check to see if they're worth anything. Very nice. I like the pattern. It's a good pattern. Honestly, the pattern, like, all three of the super rares we got. Also this one. Like, they'll have really nice hollowing patterns to them. Very happy with them. Throw all this away. It's 10 o'clock. Not 10 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. You know where your kids are. Man, now I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to go through all of this, see how many Yang and Ruby and Blake cards I got. Cause like, I want to make the OTP deck, of course, but I don't know if I got there. There a deck in there? Right here, actually. And these were from the supply set, so we actually got that much. Plus our money cards. So yeah, now I get to build a deck. I do think it's gonna end up being a RWBY Yang deck instead of a Blake Yang deck. Like, I didn't even get that many Yang cards, but like, I'm gonna buy what I need as long as they're not like, you know, $10 a pop. Actually, Yang Xiaolong, the card, is like $4. That's kind of expensive. The booster boxes I pulled back in the day always made me feel like I needed another 2 boxes. It does kind of feel that way, because like, I feel like I got most, if not all of the commons. I got like at least a playset of each common card. It feels like. I might be wrong, but it feels like I got a playset of each. But like, when you get to the uncommons, there were some even in the last pack that I hadn't seen yet. So I think that's where it's gonna start getting like a little expensive. But yeah, just I guess I got homework to do. You know, hold on. I want to look up something. I will click on that. Copy, paste. Okay, it's just the 2. Now there is, so we have this Blake, right? This is the promo box topper Blake. Seems like Blake was barely in there. It kind of does feel like that, yeah. Again, I could have just maybe gotten unlucky. Who knows? I'm gonna check something. Go back. Copy, paste. Okay, so we have this Blake, which is worth less than $1.50, right? There's also an alt art. I think they're supposed to be akin to this one. Maybe. It's got promo art of her. And that one's like $40, but it's the same card. I don't know how to get it though. I don't know if maybe there's basic versions of the box toppers like this one, and then there's an upgraded version like the one I'm seeing over here. Who knows? Maybe people on Reddit or Facebook groups will trade you the money cards you don't want for Blake and Yang cards. Maybe. Who knows? Like, I'll be honest, as amazing as this card is, it's just holographic compared to the regular one. Like, if I put these next to each other and the lighting wasn't like where it's at right now, you would be like, those are the same card. And you'd be right. So I don't know if I want to hold on to this one or not, actually. We'll see. We'll see. I did try selling a card on eBay for the first time when I opened up that box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Ancient Guardians, and it worked out well. So maybe I can use that to fund like the rest of my deck. Anyway, it's after 9. I kind of want to just like see what I can do with this now. I kind of doubt people want to sit there and watch me like sort all the colors though. So anyway, I'm excited. I got to do this. Mostly thanks to Lady Tuesday and Static Wings for getting me the box. This fella right here. That way I could get the rest of it and do this opening for everyone. Yeah, I guess we'll see if anyone's live right now and just raid them. I feel like I haven't raided Figleaf in a while. Let's go do that. Lots of people live. Let's move all these so I can get my RGB keyboard out here. Mary Crimbo. Copy that. Okay, so we're gonna do our now regular Phantasy Star stream tomorrow morning, and I guess we'll just play more Horizon on Friday. Maybe I'll play more tomorrow, depending on how I feel. We'll see. Let's get that raid in there. Cool. That's about it. Thank you again for being here, watching these openings. I like doing these openings. It's really fun. As much money as I spend on cards, I wish I had more to spend on more cards to do more openings for people. You know, maybe if that thing going around, we're gonna pause. Stop the music there. Maybe if that thing going around asking Twitch to give the users more money and quicker payouts, then I'll be able to do that. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, at least for Phantasy Star. Maybe more Horizon. If not, I'll be back with more Horizon on Friday. So I'll see y'all then. Have a good night.